Hi, welcome to Taste of Change. I'm Dr. Irina Koles, and today we'll make Mexican meal our way. We'll make tacos, both vegetarian style and with meat. Everyone prefers on way. I love Mexican meal and love Mexico and meal. But for us, the problem is in using corn, because the big part of Mexican food is corn. Corn has very high glycemic index, almost 90, and we avoid it in all variations, and fresh and cooked and starch and everything. So I actually came with, I was working hard and finally came with a solution using buckwheat flour, but not regular buckwheat flour, but light buckwheat flour, which is, you see, it made maybe even before the grain comes, flowers of buckwheat plant. This is very good and healthy thing, and we'll explore during our cooking. So let's start making tacos with this flour. We need one egg, salt, and I have here less than a cup of flour and less than a cup of water. It depends how it is going to incorporate. So I'll add, let's say, half of water, and then I'll start adding flour and mixing. You see, buckwheat is extremely healthy thing, if you can say like this. It is rich protein and has lots of minerals. The main benefit, it is very good for people with diabetes or for those who doesn't want to develop diabetes, because it increases the protein in buckwheat flour, increases sensitivity of cells to insulin. So the glycemic index is low, so people are not getting elevations of sugar eating buckwheat. Yeah, the glycemic index is 40, so considering that low starts from 35, 40 is still medium, but it is very close to low. Okay, now for tacos we need the consistency like for crepes, right? Because we are making them like crepes actually. So I continue mixing to the desired texture. Well, they'll be soft tacos. They will not be crispy, but there are several options of tacos, right? So sometimes you can see soft, and sometimes you can see when you serve at the restaurant crispy ones. So we'll get it soft. I think we are good to go already. Yeah, it's actually, this is what we need. Let's turn it on, high temperature. I'll try one and I'll see how it goes. But this is approximately the texture you want to get. Okay, my skillet here is a little bit big, but it's Teflon, so I want to cook on this. Sure that nothing is ruining our tacos. And you can find more recipes. I have mini pancakes, buckwheat mini pancakes, though I use dark, no, not dark, but regular buckwheat flour. This white is good for this purpose. Okay, let's see. We want them small. I think it's a little bit dense. Okay, I'll finish this, but I'll add some water. We don't want them thick, so I'll add some water. Mix it again. Okay, we'll start making them on high temperature, but then I lower. Let's try 8 out of 10. Oh, this is a good sign. They shouldn't be cooked until brown, something. They should be like this. Well, when you see that it is drying on top, it's usually time to turn it. And with this flour, actually, they're not getting brown. Usually, this is probably how it works. I never seen they burning or something. So this will become a taco. Well, let's remove our last taco. So you are getting, from this amount, you are getting like a dozen, about a dozen. So we'll save them for serving. And now I'm going to cut vegetables, you know, to make it, because it is very fast process. You don't need actually to cook something like very long, except of meat, of course. So let's start with cutting vegetables, and so we have it all ready. And then just one detail. Well, let's start with cutting all vegetables. This is a lettuce, like this round lettuce, and I like it. I found it more like juicy and easy to cut also, because we need very thin slices, very cute and thin slices. So the first bowl is with this lettuce. Oh, it's so juicy and beautiful, huh? Very nice. Okay. Onion. We need actually 2 parts. One is fresh and second one will cook. But regardless, for tacos, it's, if you notice, like I always see something like this, vegetables cut into cubes. We'll do this. Not difficult. Well, the second bowl is ready. Red onion, and we'll use it for, no, together with cooking meat and for garnishing also. Like, okay, I decided to add asparagus. I'm not sure this is traditional thing, but I think it's cute for vegetarian people, especially. We'll cut it beautifully. I already removed this part, the hard part. Always remove it. So asparagus is tender. You're getting tender slices. You don't need much. Tomatoes. We'll add some peppers, and they'll be a little bit cooked. Just, I can't even say cooking, but maybe kind of saute to make them warm and soft. Okay, we have yellow and red, beautiful. And the last one, just fresh. I use parsley. I know that classical Mexican meal includes cilantro. They use cilantro. I cannot eat it, so you probably noticed already that in my recipes I always substitute it with parsley, but feel free to use cilantro, like whatever you like. It's actually, this will be even more classical. So what we've got? We got bowl with lettuce, peppers, onions, tomatoes, little bit asparagus, and greens. Let's start with cooking meat. We'll add a little bit olive oil. and start with cooking onions. So meat is getting this flour of onions. This is what olive oil does actually. It absorbs the flavor of, no, in our case, onion, and if you add garlic, it also works very good. And then it gives this flavor to the entire meal. So it is very good technique to use. When you see that onion is getting brownish, we are adding ground meat. And it is always a challenge because you need to mix it very, very, very active. Do not let it to be combined. Oh, it's olive oil, not enough. Usually it cooks very fast actually. And we'll add some salt because later we'll use spices and we don't want meat not to be spicy, not salted. There is a big difference between salting during the cooking and salting after cooking. Definitely it all depends on your health, but if you can, don't be afraid to salt during the process. Let me start adding. Someone brought me this taco spice. Oh, it has so many ingredients and cumin and paprika and greens and everything. So it's just for tacos because this is what we want. The special tacos aroma. Okay, I'll let it cook just for a couple of minutes. So at this point the meat is done. Very nice, very choppy. We'll move it and we are changing to the big skillet because more things will be done here. Actually, what we need to cook? Almost nothing. Just a little bit asparagus and heat the beans. So let's do it. Asparagus cooked very fast. You know, if you put it in the oven, it's 10 minutes. So here it will be just a little bit. These are red kidney beans, yes. And I like to add a little bit of juice because to make it juicier. Nice. And my favorite chickpeas. Oh boy. I don't know if you ever. I actually checked taco recipes and I understood that actually there is no recipe. It is it is so like everything you can do whatever you want, whatever you like to add there. We let it cook because we want it warm. Well, beans are heated. What we need to add? Tomatoes. Also, we are not going to cook them, but just a little bit to heat them. Peppers. And what? And this is it, I think. And let's heat onions a little bit, yes. And now it's time to add spice. So I'm taking this taco spice, teaspoon, big teaspoon. This is heated. The only thing we need, cheese. I got cheddar Monterey cheese because I like that it has two colors. No mixing, just to let it melt. So I am taking it off and it is melted. Meanwhile, let's prepare tacos for serving. Well, I have these special things for serving tacos, especially because they're soft. So we need some shape. They're a little bit different in shape, but it's okay. Okay, the first thing I add this lettuce at the bottom. Yes, cheese is good. We need to fill them. Very nice. Well, for people who is eating meat, the next will be this layer of meat. I remind you that it was ground beef. Yep. Wait. Now look, this is vegetarian mix, and it has cheese on top. So, oh, I like it. So we add it on top of meat. It's fun actually. Yeah, it's a big fun on the top. And people who don't eat meat, they get this amazing blend. Oi, it's so cool actually. I like it. And you know what? You can maybe avoid this cheese thing, but I like it. So I like making it like this. Aha, isn't it cool? Well, the final highlight, it's parsley in my case, or cilantro of your choice. Yes. Well, look at this meal. We have tacos for meat lovers, and we have tacos for people who don't want to eat meat. And remember that we used very healthy carbs. We used almost low glycemic light buckwheat flour. We used lots of vegetables and good beans. So it is very, very healthy and yummy thing. So watch for more recipes at weightdestiny.com, and you'll find more recipes with buckwheat flour and yummy meal. Thank you for visiting.